Hello again. Long time no talk. I've been super busy. To be quite honest, I miss doing this. I want to see if I can record more videos whenever I can. I only ask that people just be patient with me. I've also been really nervous about coming back again to do this. I don't know why, seeing how I already made videos already, but I guess now I don't have any excuses. I have a bunch of free time now, and for the time being I already finished all my classes, so I did everything I could to get myself ready for this scenario. I'm planning on picking up where I left off here, and starting some more games in the near future. I already have one new game lined up, and I'm excited to play that. So, without any further ado, let's get going now. If I can remember what we're doing here, I think we were getting introduced to the library for the first time with Lily and Yuko. Let me get this out of the way. Very awkward silence follows this revelation of too much information. I'll go check the aisles then, if you don't mind. It's probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would like to have those books if it's all the same with you. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I study the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding out to read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. So much to read. Knowledge is power. I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. You know, as they say, variety is the spice of life, my friend. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is, a library. It's as if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lily in snuck with us in here. Unless it was here to begin with. Well, that would make sense. It is a library after all. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. Except Lily's not here. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks, set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further though, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library had the odd student sitting at a desk whether reading or stealthily sleeping, the back was pretty much deserted. It'd be pretty funny to imagine like someone in the ceiling or like hiding behind a bookshelf just curled into a ball, like where no one could see them just taking a nap. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting in one of these several beanbags. Oh, who could it be? Oh, it's the dark-haired girl from my class, the one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. Hello there. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. Either that or she's trying to hide her face. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Why? 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 Intrigue floats, slowly but surely toward the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking toward the mysterious long-haired girl. It's like he just phases out, he's just staring off to the distance, but his body just slowly guides him toward the lovely young lady. And he's like, before he knows, like, whoa, what am I doing here? I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and laying my books beside it. And she's like, the seat's taken. I was like, oh. The girl starts, looking scaredily up at me from underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close, underneath her long, dense bangs. I can see that part of her face. At least a third, if not half, is pretty badly scarred. Which is probably why she was hiding her face in the book earlier. Her eyes are immediately drawn to the scar. Oh, my eyes are immediately drawn to the scars. She's immediately drawn to herself. Subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. It's like, excuse me, I'm just trying to figure out what is wrong with you. Like, woo! That face. Whew, that's a face only a mother could love, and even then, she might have second thoughts. For a second, I am shocked! And divert my eyes to the book in her hands, before I realized that looking away probably only made it worse. Like, yeah, you jerk. Ooh, a choice. It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what I walked up to her for. So, I think the polite thing to do would just be to introduce ourselves and play it off. You know, it's only weird if you make it weird, so. Hi, I'm new here. It's Soundakai. We're in the same class. Dots. I just transferred here the other day. Maybe you don't remember me. This makes me think of, like, Phoenix, right? Whenever he gets really embarrassed, he rubs the back of his head, and his eyes get all big. That's what I imagine he looks like right now because he's so nervous. Dots. I did a self-introduction too. You know, new guy, have a heart problem. Dots. She's just standing there, mouth agape, like a deer in the headlights. The girl still doesn't say a word, but simply stares at me, wide-eyed. Like you're about to pounce on her any second now. I'm still getting used to the place, so I'm trying to meet as many people as I can. So, what's your name? ¿Cómo se llama? Hanako. Her speech is stuttered and so quiet that it is barely audible, even in the still library. Somehow I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. No kidding. No kidding, Sherlock. Hanago, eh? So, what are you reading? She gently tips the book backwards so I can read the title, at the same time hiding her face behind it. Poor thing, she's so embarrassed right now. She must have noticed me staring before. Oh, yeah. Life of Pi. I never heard of it before. What's it about? I've actually read this book and seen the movie. I think I prefer the book over the movie, but I enjoyed both of them all the same. A boy and a tiger on a boat. I could see this taking some time. Sounds interesting. Is it any good? In my opinion, I thought it was pretty good. How, whether it was a real story or just a metaphor for the animals that are inside of us. She nods from behind the book, but stays silent. See, she agrees with me. I appreciate that. She looks kind of tense. A bit like Yuko earlier, but in a different way. More like petrified with terror, I'd say. It's like, yeah, what can I say? I'm such a charmer. One good look at me and the girls turn to stone. Wait. Maybe that's Medusa. Anyway, moving on. So the mystery delinquent girl turned out to be anything but. and she is quivering in a way that makes it look like she's mortally afraid of me. I had a joke for this, but I'm gonna behave. The only way out of this, as far as I could tell, is to try to get a normal conversation going. Or you just bail out now, you know. Mission failed, boys. We'll get him next time. Because obviously it looks like she's gonna bail at any second now. Is it a library book? Well, it's a book that she's reading in the library. So, chances are it probably is a library book, but anyway. I'm looking for new ones to read, but there's just so many. No. It's mine. Oh, well. What the heck do I know? Oh. So? Do you come here often? The greatest cliche pickup line of all time. So yeah. Come here often to this institution of reading? Dots. A huge blush spreads on Hanako's face and her eyes widen far larger than I thought was possible for eyes to do. Well, her eyes are already larger than any other eyes I've ever seen in the history of ever, so that much is not really a stretch. Also, I think the music got all quiet now. It's really setting the tone for this next scene. Uh-oh. Did she interpret my lame attempt at small talk as a feeble attempt to pick her up? Well, yeah. The most cliche pick-up line in the book. The two are alone together. She's probably not used to this kind of attention either, so it can only be interpreted so far, even if you didn't mean it to be that way. I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I can do something. And just like that, she's gone. Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs toward the counter. She runs as a purple blur. The only thing I see is a dust cloud. Is a Hanako-shaped dust cloud left in my wake, and trails of books flapping in the wind. Her hair-like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she is nowhere to be seen. Mission failed, boys. We'll get him next time. I already made that joke, but it's more fitting now. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Well, one down, but there are two more here. Hey, did you see, can't say see the blinder. Or notice a girl run past here? Maybe. What did she look like? Long, dark hair, kind of shy. She had, well, some scars on her face. Yeah, go with that. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. Well, I mean Hanako. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. You know, okay, always do. Oh dear. Yuko, would you excuse me? I had better try and find her. Oh sure. I'll just hold on to these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time. Right. I'll see you later then. So, homegirl, how you doing? What's cracking? Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong?
What did you do? You didn't harass her, did you?
Nothing. Nah, I just talked to her. Tried to get to know her. I didn't even manage to get started.
Because you harassed her. Harass her!
Yuko sighs and looked awfully bothered. Even more so than she did before.
I guess you weren't wrong, so much as tactless. You idiot.
Tactless? I am the epitome of tact. I am the most tactful lad on the face of this earth. How dare you?
That girl's a bit of a special case. It's like she never really talks to anyone.
But isn't that a bit strange? I mean, my dude, look where you're at. The whole place is strange, at least for your perspective. You just gotta be more open-minded, man. Be more accepting.
I wonder. It's just how she is, I think.
Yuka doesn't sound all that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems or else they wouldn't be here. Perhaps I was just being a little tactless after all. Well, I'm glad you're starting to come around, Hisao. But how should I deal with these people? What do you mean, these people? Forcing myself to act overly casual only makes me feel phony. Maybe just be genuine. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room? I mean, yes and no. Like, people don't want you to disregard things that make them who they are, or things that they have to deal with all the time. That just only makes you seem like you're patronizing them. The thing is that you realize it, but you just don't make a big deal about it. Like, she's not the girl with scars, she's the girl who has scars. Scars don't really define who she is. And hopefully, over time, we could get to know her better outside of that fact. And maybe get to know that part of her past, you know, but not in a way that's overly invasive and patronizing, but more of in a manner of just caring. And just checking the time. Okay. Yuko fidgets, looking like she wants to say something to that, but resists it.
I mean, yes, I mean, yes, I mean, no, I mean, yes, I mean, no, I mean, I don't know! I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way.
Exactly. Like I said, it's only weird if you make it weird. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile, and she blushes heavily. She's like, oh.
Well, what? Did that sound stupid?
No. It sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. I'm just sitting here in this strange land. Don't know what to do. Neither of us had anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. Boy, that's awkward. People who have papers on their desks really like doing that. Well, it just gives them something to do with their hands, because people get restless in really awkward situations, which I totally understand. If anyone can relate to that, please let me know. I'd love to hear about some of your stories.
Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing. I'm not closing. I'm all open. But I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you.
Oh, yeah. I want some books, but I left them over there because, purple-haired girl was more interesting. I'll just go get them. Right. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanukkah and I were sitting and returned to the counter.
Wow, you read a lot, don't you?
Well, as they say, it's not about the Lamborghinis, it's about the knowledge. I surprise myself with that too, honestly. At least, when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kinda started reading books to fill that time. Couldn't do much else. No, just sitting in that pitiful hospital bed, questioning my existence.
I see.
But she doesn't say anything else, and just checks out the books for me. I sure hope I don't forget to check them back in at a reasonable amount of time. I guess this is what they call tact. Yeah, she's not trying to be on your business and make you feel embarrassed about why you're here and what your background is. She just wants you to feel at ease. Maybe over time, as you get to know each other, you'll loosen up about things. That's usually how this kind of stuff works. Holding the library books with one arm, I trawl my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying, or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? I turn around and see who is talking to me. It's Harry Potter, Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting from his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. Ah yes, the lens flare of the anime glasses. It's just me. This freaking guy. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. No. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again? Nobody did this. His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we've met before. Yesterday. I don't think so. I'd remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what? I just don't get this guy. Prove that we've met before. You live across the hall. You're Kenji. Ah! My voice can't go that high. Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Damn, this can only mean one or two things. Either we haven't met and you're telling the truth, and I just can't remember, or you are a spy. Bloody spy! He pauses. A psychic spy. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick Coke bottle glasses. Coke bottle glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. This guy. He's actually a very fun character, in spite of all his idiosyncrasies. I'm not psychic. I just know who you are because I met you yesterday. It's not that complicated. How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Like you psychic spy. Kenji points a finger in my face damningly. But he's 30 degrees off, so he's just pointing at a wall, and I'm just looking at him sideways like, can this dude really not see? Unlike you, see? I called it! I didn't even know he was going to say that, but I just know him so well. Stop that, man. We just met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this very room. Put that thing away. There are like children here. Lies. Lies. If you think you could pass us out because I'm legally blind, you are sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding? These eyes can see through everything. Every lie, every misconstruction. These are the eyes of a man that's seen the worst of humanity. What? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there. Kenji comes closer, one careful step at a time. I just imagine slowly ambling forward, like, hold on, don't move. I stay still, lest he assault me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you. Long time no see, man, I missed you. Sighing again. And then, once again for good measure, I step backwards, just in case. Who knows what this Fruit Loop is gonna do now. What's up, man? You don't look too good, I think. Something wrong? What's the matter? I don't know. Just had something stupid happen to me. Had this really crazy guy stood up to me really uncomfortably, trying to identify my identity and call me a spy that has psychic abilities. Anyway, it was a few stupid things actually. Even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here, and I have no idea if it's because of me or it's because of them. Spoiler alert, it's because of you. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either. True, but he's there and he listens to you. Sometimes it's good to talk to people you really don't know about problems in your life. Not to say you just should go up to a random stranger, but if the situation arises and you want to get something off your chest to somebody that has an unbiased viewpoint in your situation in life, it could be good. You go and get your point across, and the other person most likely won't remember what the heck they talked to you about after the fact. Yeah, that's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all, but you can never be too careful. Sure. It's a hard reality we live in. Makes you just want to give in and cry. And say, live and let die. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. You see, this is how it is, this world. There is no justice, you see. Even if I lose, I win. Because I don't lose the lesson. What lesson is that? It's like, what does that even mean? I'm having too much fun with this. That doesn't matter. Small potatoes in the grand scheme of life. He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. Whoosh. So what happened? Why a long face? Do you have a long face? I don't know. I can't see. It's nothing. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Literally, too. She actually ran away from me. Bitch. It was my fault, really. I think. I'm not really used to all this yet. Usually I'm the one running away from girls. A girl? A cute one. Cute. That's a hard question. She was a shawty with a nice body. Had a really nice, really beautiful hair. But that face, whew. See, we call that a butterface in my industry. Which means I'm liking everything but her face. I guess it could go either way. Me personally, I say she's cute. I don't know what y'all would say. If you don't think she's cute, let me know. I'll take no hard feelings from her, but since I'm the one playing this game now, I'm going to say she was cute. Yeah, cute I guess, you know. Minus those really nasty, wicked scars on her face, but other than that, yeah. I'd say I'd go for it. I knew it. Yeah. There are a lot of cute girls here. A strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of this school. Using very attractive young, nubile, supple ladies to seduce us men into an early grave. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen? No, sir. I don't remember any such warning. I don't even know why I'm still here. This guy's clearly off his rocker. Dark secrets? Pray tell, what are these dark secrets? Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark. Like the black hole that I call my heart. Like, right. Have you noticed that the number of girls in this school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40. He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing. Just a 1,000-yard stare. Recalling his memories of the war, of the gender wars of Yamaku Academy. Why is it like that? Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad. But that is a full 20%, man. 20%, that's 1/5! One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream. But no! What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready? Yeah. I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. But I'm not going to. No, I am not ready. I already get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he really doesn't care if my mind is blown or not. I believe this school is a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration. See, Kenji's what we call red pill. Though, probably red pill to the extreme side. As the sinister music plays in the background, let me spin you a tale. Dastardly tale. The tale is as old as 1910. This disparity to number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. In case this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Before the women destroy us all. Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers. In the past, the buildup of a military has always been the clearest sign of imminent war. And this will be the most dangerous war of them all. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass and the country itself is small and isolated. Yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value and trade routes. Not to mention all those video games and anime that come out of Japan. The perfect target. They're so cunning. As expected of women. They know how to manipulate, connive to get what they want. They are truly a force to be reckoned with. Soon, the day will come when they will take over the world and paint it all pink. Kenji's voice trails off ominously. What is he going on about now? I'm just trying to get some tail, and this guy's talking about war. That is why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you. Just as they killed me. You will end up just like me with my wallet ripped out of my backside in divorce court. Those evil, conniving witches. Oh, hell no. I can't stop myself from blurting it out. He just yells like, oh, hell no. He just covers his mouth. He's like, oh, shoot. And he's going to go on another tirade. Another diatribe of the female species. Hey, what the hell does that mean? Can you not see my clearly obvious truth here? Hey, you said it, not me. It was the best I could think of. So? You're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, that's so rude. Gosh, man. You really hurt my feelings. After I spilt my guts out to you, I thought you'd be understanding. But no. Where was I? Oh yeah. Vast feminist conspiracy. Stop it! Stop! I've lost you way back there somewhere. Somewhere around feminist infiltration. Like, dude, what the heck are you talking about? Women are not planning on killing us off anytime soon. Dude. Chill. Too hard to follow? It's cool. See, you're still stuck in your blue pill world. You monkey simp. But I got some graphs and stuff in my room. And puppets. Like puppets. I'll red pill you with some puppets. No puppets. Never liked the Muppets. Never liked Fraggle Rock. Never liked Sesame Street. No puppets. You don't like puppets? Alright. Fine. Graphs are still cool though, right? He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in animated manner as he continues to rant on. I slowly start backing into my room. This is too strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. As I am about everything else in this school so far. Something on your mind, dude? Yeah. But I'm thinking about how much of a Fruit Loop you are on a scale of 10 to 200. Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Dude, I have that thought every day of my life. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. That's wrong, man. It's wrong. What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. It would invalidate the whole last part. And that part's kind of important. Well, not really. You could be the two last sane men in an insane world. The last kind of means that you're the last of your kind, and once you guys go, that'll be it. There's no mutual exclusivity on what person can be called last if there's two of them that fit the same criteria. They're saying the last 5 rhinos of their kind before they go extinct are the last 5 of this unique car model that was ever made. It's more than one, and they're all called last. There can be only one. Like that foreign movie where there can only be one. And in the end, there was only one dude left. Because that was the point. There can be only one. Oh, if anyone gets that reference, let me know. I'll pin the comment. Still doing good on time. Alright. I have never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. Like, dude, what the absolute heck, man? Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I could also have a list of the... I also have a list of the other dark and complex conspiracies that the school holds, as tangled as the dark web itself. Quick, finish my analogy. Be a pal. I'm going to bed now. It's extremely late. And you're extremely exhausted, Kenji. It was, I guess, nice talking to you. That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. It's like, really? I've been sassing you this entire time, but most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing, but I've been denying you this whole time. But you know what? Some people just want to talk, you know? And when they want to talk, nothing can stop them. Later. Jerk. He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly it's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it, like a ghost. Spectre. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I give up and just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into the bed. It takes some time to relax and get up so I can get started on my homework, because Lord knows this whole day was just so draining, between dealing with rejection and crazy feminist conspiracy theories. I just realized that life is just crazier, way crazier than I thought it would be once I got here. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. School is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's like a really bizarre adventure. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony! One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. Well, you're a stranger in a strange land. How can you sing in a strange land? Maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. Maybe I'm trying too hard. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. This place really is more a school and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. Well, yeah, they don't want people to feel as weird as they already probably feel about their conditions. They want to just have a normal school life, granted everyone's living together. It's kind of like college, really. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing my school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. It's like having a figurine collection. Instead of cool figurines, it's a depressing amount of pills. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. And I think we'll wrap it up here. Thank you all for joining me for this welcome back episode. I had a lot of fun with this, and I can't wait to see where this is going to go. So, ciao for now, everybody.